Dermot McLoughlin, Grand National, winning trainer twice now. It's unbelievable that you've done it again.
Thanks, actually. No, it's unbelievable stuff altogether. We had a great time last year, but this time around now, unbelievable. My wife, my family were there, my kids. They're getting plenty of fun out of it now. It's great. It's unbelievable.
And talk to me about being in the parade ring. Obviously, there was a crowd there this year. Your family were there. I seen the video of you watching the race. Talk me through that and what it was like.
Obviously, we missed that last year, actually, but the excitement coming down to second last. Paddy rides out here, obviously, he's here, so all the staff were there. As I said, the owners were there this year. I've been well known in my Tote Village there, you know, so I could hear people shouting the horse on and getting very revved very quickly. So, the joy they brought to everyone is unbelievable. You know, as I said earlier, we went down to Clare on Wednesday with the horse there to Pat Blake, the co-owner, and grown men crying. I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah, it was just unreal. We took him down the street there and Garda escort and people coming up to me and saying, you know, the joy it brought to people this year around, it's unbelievable now, and still is. And people calling to the yard here want to see him and take pictures, and you know, Free Will and Dylan is still in here as well, so people are getting the pictures taken with him as well. So it's great to see kids coming in happy and everyone in good form, and it's really great, actually. It is.
It must be surreal for you to be going through Kilkeel in County Clare and grown men crying and this crowd out. It must be quite hard to just comprehend the whole thing.
It is, yeah, because it's been a busy week now since Monday, like, you know, and we've a lot of other horses here, so we had to attend to them. It wasn't just like shut up shop and see in a few days, so we've been busy all week with other horses, and Punchestown starts next week, so we can't really take our foot off the ball, you know what I mean? But no, maybe when the weekend comes and things slow down a bit now, we'll be able to sit back and just take a breather and watch it all again, and hopefully share that with my family again. It was great for them to be there now, and as I said, my kids got great support out of it, so it's fantastic.
And did you have any idea that he could go all the way and win the Irish Grand National?
Deja vu, going up the road, I just said to the lads again, like, the ground was coming right for him. We had a grand weight, all luck again, Aisling. He was one of the last horses to get into the race. Yeah. So I just said to Paddy, we have to be positive and just get out. Obviously a big field down to the first fence, so I was a bit anxious about him staying the trip. But no, look, from Flagfall, from halfway, I just said it's a bit like last year. He's jumping, he's travelling, he's into horses, good start, the horse enjoying himself, his ears were pricked. So, Jesus, it is hard to comprehend now. It is, yeah, it is.
And I was in the stand watching, and when he came by, even the first time round, you know, the crowd was something else. That was totally different. And Paddy there said to me, you know, the noise of the crowd, I could barely hear, you know, the rest of them behind me. I was wondering where they were. Yeah. You know, it was just incredible. Where were you? At what point in the race did you realise, oh my God, we can do this?
Going down to second last. I knew going down to second last, I could see the other horses around him starting to filter a bit, and I knew, well, obviously we'd no weight in our back, and the other contenders are 2 or 3 stone more behind us. So I said, like, geez, if he keeps going at all here, I don't think them horses will get to him. And just as I said, he jumped to last and away with him again. He took flight again, and you know, it was great for Paddy as well. He's been coming in here a good while now, and even for the owners to stick by Paddy, you know what I mean? We didn't even have that conversation. I thought they might be looking for such a bigger rider, maybe a bigger name, but no, that conversation never arose at all. So the pressure was off then, you know what I mean? And so obviously Paddy, that hopefully it'll put him to a new place now again. But the £7 was a big help. The £7, the big help now between the last 2 fences, and the horse picked up well, and the horse thinks he's a superstar now, going out in the field every day. Then now his ears are pricked, and he's enjoying all that's coming with it as well. So it's great. It's great for the yard.
And Paddy's obviously a local jockey here, so he actually started on the flat, wasn't it? And then you actually said to him that, you know, you should probably go into the jumps, and look what's happened. It's just been amazing. Oh yeah,
he came in here, a young fella, I think he was 15 or 16 at the time, and he wanted to be a flat jockey, and I just knew by the look of him, I said, it's going to be difficult for you now in a couple of years' time. But he had a go at it. He went to England, he came back, he rode a flat winner for us then as well. And I just said to him one day, I think, Paddy, now the flat days are over because you're getting taller. And geez, you know, he took to the jumps very well, and he's getting well through. Barry Garrett has given him a hand up the road there. He listens to everyone. You know, he wants it, and he's working hard at it. So let him enjoy the benefits of it now, hopefully.
And for you, just to talk a little bit about your career, so obviously your dad, Liam, was heavily involved. He rode Arkle, he won the Grand National in 62. Yeah. For you to be doing all this now, you were a jockey yourself, went on to be a trainer. is this just dream stuff, really?
Oh, of course, yeah. Like so many people for years are trying to win an Irish Crown National. You know, it's a very competitive race. They all are, but the big handicap's a very, very competitive race. You know what I mean? We're lucky enough the last couple of years to have a horse to get into the race, not alone win it. But like even Free Wheeling Dylan last year, you know, to jump off the way he did and fairy tale stuff last year and then come back, and I didn't think I'd see that day again. You know what I mean? They're very hard races to win, these big handicaps. So as I said, like, it's probably just going to take me a few more days to just sit down and maybe with the family the weekend and go through it again. But it's a massive, massive stuff. And beside us, as I said, you live beside your tote yourself there, 10 minutes from here, sure, like it's surreal now, surreal.
Yeah, it really was. And the buzz around Fairyhouse, obviously after he's won, it was the best day back in Swans then, and you got a lovely reception there. The likes of Barry Geraghty, Paul Carberry, they were all there to cheer you on.
It was great. And even when we come back to the yard after the race, there's about 50 people here, you know, elderly people, neighbours, uncles, aunts, they're all here, take a picture with the horse. So that's great. That's great. No, that's great. Everyone got a good buzz, and it's great to see people happy. That's, you know what I mean. It's great to see people happy and enjoy the horse just as much as we are. So it's great.
And I was told that I should be calling you Jock, not Dermot. Is this the nickname?
I don't know. I have a couple of nicknames, but a lot of people call me Red as well. So I'm getting lost. If someone calls me Dermot now, I have to nearly look back because I'm not sure. But most people call me Red. A lot of people call me Jock. So
was your dad Jock?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a brother. I have a brother called Jock as well. So. I said it's a bit confused when he's in the yard here with me, but no, I don't mind. So look, it doesn't really matter. It's all good. And
will there be more celebrations now this weekend?
No, we've a punch on next week, so we might just take it handy. We've back to business. Like if other people have horses here ringing me, when are we running? So we have to move on and get back into gear. But no, when things settle down, we'll have a little party, I'd say again.
And same again next year, Dermot?
Pressure's on now, actually. No, yeah. I have to go and find a third horse, but. Look, hopefully next year we have a runner in the race. We have to focus from Christmas on to try and get a horse into the race, you know what I mean? And it's getting harder every year. I met the Gordon in Swans tonight and he told me like he'd 11 in it, you know what I mean? And he had 11 goes he'd 10 in it last year, so that's how hard it is to win it. So I have to appreciate the fact that, you know, when we only have one in it, he has to be spot on in the day to do his best. So no, as I said, from Christmas on next year now, I'll have a sit down and think what we can manage to get another lad into it hopefully and keep the ball rolling.
Anytime you speak to anyone that works here or any jockeys here, like, they really enjoy it and they say that it's a very laid back environment and it's just very enjoyable. Yeah,
we're always trying to improve things, but like I'm mucking with the lads there myself. I ride out, I do the exact same things the lads are doing, so we all get on well, and you know, they all know what we want to get at the end of the day is results, you know what I mean? And they all work hard. Like it's grand weather here today now, but
it's not easy though.
No, well, last January here, lashing rain and things mightn't be going your way, and you have to appreciate the good days. But we're very, very lucky. We have a great team behind us. You know, I can ask a question there, and I know I'm going to get an honest answer. You know what I mean? If I think I'm not 100% sure about something, you know, feedback is great. They all work hard. They all want the same as I do, just to get on with things and a bit of success. So, you know, and as I said, when the owners come in there and they know themselves, like, this is a grand place, you know, there's no one, no airs and graces here. We all just get into the same job and get working at it and get the job done and keep everyone happy.
And just for your family then, lastly, what were the kids like seeing their dad do this?
A little one there, Ella went through the roof. I was just going back to school on Monday there, but the two of them like basketball since they're bouncing around the place there. But no, that's what I said. We missed that last year, and you don't think you're going to get that again. No. And that was the only thing leaving Fairyhouse last year. You know, I came home and it was a different environment from this year. But no, and it's great for the kids because, like, you know, if they ever want to go on themselves and ride horses, I was lucky enough that my father won it, and it was always something I was proud of the fact, you know, that my father won the Grand National. So I want to try and emulate that, and we're after doing that now. So hopefully if they get into horses, someday they might be able to do it.